Hello Cowboys Nation. If you don't want to miss any first-hand news from America's team, subscribe to the channel now, as we are always attentive to the latest news from the Dallas Cowboys, and here you will always be in the know with. The Dallas Cowboys could be adding another key piece to their offense with a free agency visit to a former starter for the Atlanta Falcons. The Cowboys have had an active start to the free agency window by restructuring contracts and re-signing several members of the 2022 roster. They've added new blood with names like W.R. Brandon Cooks, but they've focused more on keeping the squad together. On April 1st, Dallas met with former Falcons guard Elijah Wilkinson, a 6-year NFL veteran who most recently spent the 2022 season with Atlanta. He has yet to re-sign with the NFC East franchise or anyone else, and the Cowboys are apparently interested per the official NFL waiver wire. Dallas has a fairly rigid situation at the offensive line, as veterans Tyron Smith and Zach Martin are guaranteed starters, and 2022 first-round pick Tyler Smith quickly made the left tackle spot his own. But the Cowboys could still use the help at the interior offensive line, and Wilkinson is a fairly solid option for a veteran in free agency. Adding a top talent in the draft is certainly on the table, but Dallas can invest in the future elsewhere by adding Wilkinson as reinforcement. Wilkinson spends 2022 with Falcons. Coming out of UMass in the 2017 NFL draft cycle, Wilkinson was not a top prospect and was always going to be a long shot in terms of being a draft pick. However, he was a sought-after undrafted free agent and signed with the Denver Broncos that spring. He earned his first snaps as a rookie in 2017, but spent most of the season on the practice squad. Pro Football Reference shows that he worked his way into a starting role by the following season, getting the nod 7 times that season. Over his 4 years with the Broncos, Wilkinson started 26 games. However, he and Denver parted ways ahead of the 2021 season, leading him to a backup role with the Chicago Bears. Wilkinson again changed teams last March, joining the Falcons on a 1-year deal. He again earned a spot on the starting offensive line, but was placed on the injured reserve in early November with an undisclosed injury. Wilkinson has a history of injury issues, but the Cowboys could do far worse than a player who consistently competes and earns starting jobs for pretty much any team he signs with. Hey Cowboys fan, in your opinion, Wilkinson would be a good signing for the Cowboys or not? What's your opinion? Put it in the comments because it's very important for the Dallas Cowboys. Stay tuned because at any time I update you on the latest Cowboys news.